Alright, so now that I got... Alright, now that I got Sam with me, let's try talking to Pam.
Welcome to the Adrenatime Synthesis and Manufacturing Center, brought to you by Spacer's Choice. This, however, please direct...
So we can enlist Pam's help. So you're the only one here. That'll make this easy.
According to this facility's hierarchy, there are 0 acting managers at this Spacer's Choice facility. Not to worry. If a middle manager cannot immediately be replaced, Pam can safely oversee 3.176 departments. When you're in a productivity pinch, Pam can pick up the pieces.
Oh, jeez.
It looks like there are intruders in this facility. Protocol recommends speaking to the head of facility security right away.
Well, so much for that. But you're managing more than 3.176 departments. But I thought you said you were head of security.
Did you know that keeping your workers alive boosts productivity?
Oh.
In Pam's emergency warning, due to power consumption, combat protocols cannot be activated when Pam's power is below 73% without deactivating managerial processes. Spacer's Choice policy dictates that managerial processes take priority. This unit's power rating is 57%.
I see. Can you override that behavior?
Pam is fully customizable to fit your preferred management style. With the correct override codes, you can alter any of Pam's behaviors at will. Some limitations apply. Spacer's Choice does not accept legal responsibility for any injuries or traumas sustained after altering Pam's behaviors. See manual for details.
So how can I recharge you?
Hate messing with tangled cables or confusing batteries? With Pam, you'll never have to. Just pop in a Firefly brand industrial strength battery, and Pam's ready to go. Out of batteries and need productivity now? No problem. Just hook Pam's power source up to another auto mechanical, and Pam will get your employees back in line in no time.
Ah, so it's good that we have Sam with us now. Sam, can you spare some power?
SAM units are programmed to respond, "Can do, customer," to any and all serviceable requests. Greetings, Pam. Don't get swept away by the sleaze of your filthy, worthless existence. Let Sam neaten up your life.
Work fortifies the spirit. Let Pam optimize the routines of your life for maximum productivity.
SAM units. If we can't clean it, we'll destroy it beyond recognition.
All Pam units have been programmed to encourage a worker's competitive spirit. Well done. Continue destroying the competition on behalf of Spacer's Choice.
Got a lust for dust? Sam does.
Hey,
Pam
remember Ada.
believes in the power of a well-organized spreadsheet. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Aw, Captain, they're friends.
I know.
Power rerouting complete. Please be advised the aforementioned unauthorized procedure has voided this unit's warranty.
This unit's power rating is 100%. Great! Emergency combat protocols are now available. Error. Employee's biometric ID does not match this unit's designated manager. Proceeding with verbal management test. Pretend that this Pam unit is one of your employees who has been working long hours. What would you say to give them an extra pep pill in their step?
I'd give them a pep pill. That promotion is right around the corner. Keep putting in those hours. Of course, it's a lie. Alright. Inspiration 45. If you could come in 5 hours early tomorrow, that'd be great. Keep working late and we'll serve free pep pills and Spratwurst after hours. You're giving me a test after all the trouble I went through. Forget it. Let me think about that for a bit. Let's see. Well, I would like to give my workers... They're working overtime, of course, let's give them free stuff.
Like any good manager, Pam comes equipped with an emergency pep pill dispenser. Employees passing out at their desk is a thing of the past. Verbal management test complete. Result. Employee is a Spacer's Choice manager. 94% certainty. Engaging emergency combat protocols. Stand by.
So I got what it takes. And you're not aggroed on me. So, are you gonna take me where I need to go? Assuming that we're not the intruders, since it called me manager.
Untidiness is an eyesore and cannot be abided, according to this unit's programming.
If I didn't know better, I'd swear it was watching me.
Ah, yes, the stopping and taking 90 degree. I can tell you're robotic. How many stairs do we need to go up? Okay, so it stops here. Let's see. Ooh. Where are you going? Oh,
System
wait.
alert searching for unauthorized persons.
I'm not red, or I don't see them, like, as red. Alright, let's help you out here. Alright. Here we go. Nope, you stay away from Pam.
Everyone
Alright, where are you going? Oh. Oh.
Gonna find you.
Oi! Oi! Come on! All right. Let's see. Now where are we going? I wish there was a way to check your health.
Spacer's Choice likes to maintain.
What the?
Its evaluation is sterling.
Are you okay, Pam? Wait, what about quick time? Oh, okay. You got good health then. All right, where do we go now? Let's be careful. Oh, okay. Alright, now we're going through here.
Watch your hands, Captain. Be a bad time to lose them. Well, I guess any time be a bad time, but
Alright.
especially now.
Where are these Dawn Marauders? No! Whoa! Where'd you go? Alright.
Catch the last of them!
Nice. Alright, Pam. Now where do we go? We're following the leader, Okay.
Reminder, please do not reheat your sauces in the company kitchen. Save that savory smell for your own micro apartments.
Alright. Okay, so this is where you...
I really need you to be a team player.
I gotcha.
Don't forget forget to add an exclamation point and a smiley face to your company messages. That's how we know you're having fun.
Okay, so you're staying here now. Alright, I guess I lost track of what I was supposed to do. Raquel. So I'm guessing you're gonna stay here. Alright, now it's time for me to head all the way back to the beginning. Do-do-do-do. Wait, no, I started from here. Think, right? Yes, then I go downstairs. Where? Right, then I came here. I started from here, I think. Yeah. So I go down here. Ah, the beginning. Alright. Ooh. Okay, so I started here. Oh, this was for the llama thing. Right. Alright, now we can actually search this place. I just wanted to follow Pam because I didn't want her to get killed. So, from the left. Alright, pick up Pam Unit Energy Cell. Oh! So I suppose I could have just entered here and gotten the energy cell. Alright, I'm figuring things out. This is Bard to the Adrenatime Synthesizer. Alright, so I assume after we do something, and I guess when we're going upstairs, so I assume there's going to be a door that'll let me use this as like a shortcut. Alright. Check it over here. Can't, alright, that's sealed. All these doors. None of them I can open. I like this. They didn't have to add this in, and there's really nothing else you can do but, like, just look at this place. So this is just, like, purely, like, environmental, like, cosmetic. They added this just to give the sensation of an office building, right, to the upper levels. Check it out, the outline. So what we got in here? Man, it makes this song more menacing with like just the creepy background music. Bum ba dum bum ba dum bum bum. Ooh, something to read. All right, give me all this alcohol. Bum ba da ba bum, bum ba dum bum ba dum bum bum. Man, that's a lot of alcohol. Okay. More outlining. Now let's see these bodies. Break down. Where's that song coming from? Oh, is it coming from here? No. Alright. Well, let's finally read our first little bit of lore. The PAM override code. Oh, so we literally just could have gone through these two doors and then talked to Pam about all this. Okay. These damn tech support slackwits. When we barred the door to HR and accounting and made them use the stairwell, they would not stop whining about it. But at every turn, they prove me right about it. Nosy little shits are always up to something of humbuggery. And the automechanical specialist that's in charge of Pam is the worst fucking one. He's always changing some setting or another for routine repairs, and then after all hell breaks loose, it's up to me and my security team to pick up the pieces. That's pretty fucking hard to do considering half of my team has paws inside of hands. Has paws instead of hands. Canids are easier to manage, they said. They're more resource efficient, they said. Fucking top rungers. And everyone wonders why I'm always drinking in the lounge. Anyway, this guy's changed Pam's combat override code again. Without telling me. Again! I don't think Pam Blam, thank you ma'am, A2-368 fits security guidelines. But screw it. At least this time it's not about another employee's mother. Oh, is this a security team? Oh no, this is a marauder. Okay, so the head of security just came over here to drink, and I guess they left this little note over here. Alright. That's it for the exterior. Or the outline, my bad. Marauders. Got my eyes on you. Whoa, they're all missing heads. Or are they all? Oh. You know, I think that would be more menacing if they were... If that was like one bit of detail that they were all missing heads. I think that would make it more menacing, along with, like, the music. Oh hey, it's the Moon Man. Is he moving his head? Oh, that's creepy. He's just moving it back. Okay. Taking some of this and taking some of that. Huh. Well, that makes sense. They're keeping a gun right under their desk. Just in case something happens. Well, Gorgon, a Spacer's Choice property. Main menu. Workstation ID SCG-01-14-2573. Department Reception. Current user R. Hyde. Please select from the following options. From Elason M. Subject lost my ID. So from Elason M to R. Hyde, or Hyde R. No, it's M. Elason to R. Hyde. So the subject is losing my ID. Oh, Rosemary. Rosemary. Hey, sorry to bother you, but I lost my ID. Don't know how it happened. I have a very strict system for organizing my desk. Someone probably took it. Can you deactivate it and get me a new one? Thanks. Minoru Elason. So this is to M. Liu. Wait, what? So this isn't the same person. Alright, and her name was Rosemary. Oh, but this is from... Oh, this is like she's saying, hey, Rosemary here. And so this is to M. Liu. Subject seen Firefly. Hey, Rosemary, you seen 5 around? Pam's old battery is having trouble holding a charge, and all my spares keep disappearing. You know how it goes around here. If something's disappearing, 5 probably swiped it up and put it in the facility's office like a trophy. Since your desk in the lobby isn't too far from facilities, I was hoping you might have spotted him on the way in or something. If you do, tell Mike Liu has 3 packs of Spacer's Corona to trade for the industrial strength Firefly battery that disappeared last week. I'd appreciate it. Mike. Okay. Well, I suppose if we didn't know anything, so if we just originally just came through here and read the terminal, we could have just gone over here. Oh wait, can I read this? 8 cases. Bumblebee Pale Kale Ale. Borst and baked beans. Woolly milk. Spacer's Choice tarmac and cheese. Huh, so I guess they decided to scrap everything else. Oh, I did not notice this. Do 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 do. Grave Digger. Bum 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 bum. Charged defensive helmet. Alright, anything I pick up? Oh. So this is a special improvised weapon. Dig your enemy's grave, then put them in it. I see what they did there. Okay. I don't really need this. Did I pick up anything? So this is just the charged defensive helmet. Whoever said the best advanced defense was a good advanced defense. Oh, whoever said the best advanced defense was a good advanced defense was probably wearing this helmet. Huh. Well, good thing we've got it. Okay. I'm thinking that's about it for this area. Because I don't see anything else. Yeah, that's sealed. Okay. Now we move on to the second floor. The third floor. To HR and accounting, but that's barred. Gotta find a way in here. So don't need... Oh, let me just pick it first. Plasma Carbine Ultra. Empty grade face mask. Anything else? Ooh. All right. That's not working. The arrestor. Oh, no. Put some mag picks in the restroom, though. Well, I'm not gonna judge. Whoa. I wonder if there's anything I can read here. Nope. They're just rescheduling stuff. It kind of looks like it's astrological. Yes. XYZ squared equals, or XY squared. XY. The root of XY squared equals Z. But x squared plus y divided by a2 plus something equals this. Okay. Well, I don't feel like doing any math. So I'm guessing the Marauders did all the fighting of the robots for us. Nope. Come on. Oh, that doesn't explode. Alright, I'm learning. I'm figuring things out.
Wish I could do that.
It just takes a little practice. So it started from here. Let's check this cubicle. Workstation ID SCGO1-46-5941. Department, Technical Support. Current user S. Tinsley. Please select from the following options. Alright. So, to V. Newell. Subject, response to out of stock? Mr. Newell, no, there are no socks involved in the production of Spacer's Choice Terra-Fried Spratwurst. The T hologram on the machine is likely just malfunctioning. It should read out of stock. Oh, out of stock. Best, Sam Tinsley, Technical Support. To Teeth Sutherland, subject, response to return button. So this is from S. Tinsley to T. Sutherland. Miss Sutherland, I regret to inform you that the vending machines do not take returns. Please do not try to fit your can of Spacer's Choice Gourmet Saltuna Fillets into the bit cartridge slot, as it will damage the machine and prevent other employees from using it. Thank you so much for your time. So much. I see, so you're having to deal with, I won't call them half-wits. You're having to deal with a couple of people. Oh, hey! I forget, yeah, you can learn about somebody's entire life from just, like, looking at the little cubicle. They liked to drink. They had a thing for the juice revenue. They liked having notes. And they were a bit messy. See, I already know about you. I'd be surprised if it's... if they couldn't be bothered just to talk and they have to do it through messages. Workstation ID SCGO1-46-5752. Department's Technical Support. Current user T. Jaramillo. To H. Putnam. Subject, a note on notes. Harold. Harold. Professor is mourning. This is an infernal reminder that your assistant... What kind of accent is that? Even though I'm Hispanic, I suck at Hispanic accents. Prosper is mourning. This is an infernal reminder that your adhesive notes are intended to track your trouble tickets. It keeps going back to Russian. Alright, I'll do it in Russian. Please do not use your adhesive notes to create patterns on your divider wall. I dare to remind you that unsanctioned aesthetic expression is I dare to remind you that unsanctioned aesthetic expression is strictly contrary to Spacer's Choice law, and I definitely hate to be reprimanded because I didn't warn you. Please endeavor to use the adhesive notes in a manner prescribed by the Spacer's Choice official guidelines. Sincerely, Tony Jaramillo. Alright, so it's from Tony Jaramillo to M. Liu. Friendly language for a friendly office. Michael, this is just to tell you that I've reported your recent unsanctioned language to Human Resources. You were recently talking about seeing some of your colleagues act paranoid and violent. Try to remember the new guidelines from corporate. Do not call your colleagues paranoid. They're experiencing dramatically heightened attention. Don't call your colleagues violent. They're showing physically assertive behavior. I'm as concerned as you are about the curious and surprising behavior we've been seeing around the premises, but try to keep your language sanitized. Clean language is a matter of security. Sincerely, Tony Jaramillo. Oh, Tony. Would have been funny to do Italian. Or, hey, I'm walking here. Ba-ba-ba-ba. I think that's... Oh wait, but the body. Break down, taking this. Okay, so I've gotten this half. Let me try this half now. Ooh. Wait, no, let me take this stuff. I mean, I did the outline of this, so all that's left is mainly the booths. Okay. Yay, I got an award. Tychus and Drosidius. Oh, so we've got only one more. Oh, yes, all this math. Workstation ID SCGO1-46-5917. Department Technical Support. Current user M. Liu. Please select from the following options. Personal files. Retrieving personal files. Standby. Files located. Tech support would like to remind all employees that this is not the messenger menu. Saving these files will not send a message to another Spacer's Choice employee, even if it is saved to a directory with the same name as said employee. Thank you. Auto mechanical repair. Power siphoning. File name Pam. Power siphoning. Primary author M. Liu. With the battery shortage, I need to find a way to recharge Pam in a pinch. So, alright, one more time. With the battery shortage, I need to find a way to recharge Pam in a pinch. Vargas and I have to divide up all of the remaining batteries, and eventually, even those won't hold much of a charge. At least not if you just plug the unit into the wall as designed. Turns out though, Spacer's Choice batteries actually only charge at half capacity if you use them as intended. Think it's planned obsolescence. They want the batteries to wear out sooner so folks buy more of them. Doesn't make much sense to do it at your own facilities, in my opinion. But what the fuck do I know, right? Anyway, I think I found a way to bypass it. At least on the biped models. If you take two similar units, link their power supplies, and initiate a surge from one unit to the other, it should force the battery to use its full capacity. Basically, I can double the lifespan of our batteries by having the units jumpstart each other. Not going to use it just yet, although. Always a chance that someone catches wind of it and they close the loophole, so I'd better save it for an emergency. On Pam weapon tuning. Primary author M. Liu. I cannot believe they gave Pam a damn N-ray cannon. Talk about overkill. That's not much in the known galaxy. There's not much known in the galaxy deadlier than N-ray radiation. And once it's let loose, it's hard to contain. Most living things seem to give it off in a microscopic dose. Not enough to be harmful on its own, but enough to draw larger, deadlier masses of N-rays from one living thing to another within a certain radius. Which means I need to take extra care to make sure Pam Cannon is tuned for maximum precision. If the barrel is even 1 degree out of alignment, you'd risk thousands of bits in collateral damage every time she fires it. Man. But our Sam only shoots out corrosion. She shoots out N-ray. I still care about you, Sam. I'd never replace you. Alright, now let's see the messages. So, this is to J. Vargas. Subject, keep your head down. Last week, a pair of technicians at my designated workplace fell into a pretty bad row. There were a lot of sedacious words used. I don't want to repeat them here. Management stepped in. I haven't seen them since. I don't think their indenturement contracts were nullified. Otherwise, I would have received a reprimand myself, on account of having worked with terminated colleagues. They haven't been in their domiciles. They haven't been at their stations. I don't think they were fired. I think they deserted. I'm not going to share their names because I don't want that on my audit record. All I know is this. The office isn't working the way it should. Dr. Ambrose is nervous, and when she's nervous, we're all nervous. From Vargas J, subject, reminder, keep your head down. Alright.
Michael, one of my colleagues disappeared 3 nights ago. She'd been falling behind her deadlines and was medicating herself with Adrenatime. I was jealous of her work ethic, so I can't imagine what compelled her to just disappear. Frankly, I'm glad. She was starting to make me look bad. There's nothing strange happening in the office, and I don't know what to make of it. Nothing's going according to plan. Clarence mostly had a phrase he muttered now and then. The Bancroft coefficient is approaching 1. Apparently, there's some fellow named Lucien Bancroft. If he's real, Dr. Ambrose answers to him. I think he's a cipher or a code name or something. I don't know how chaotic or messy a project has to be before that coefficient hits 1, but I know bad things happen when Lucien Bancroft shows up. Contracts nullified, waste disposed, assets eliminated. Yeah, I'll just keep my head down.
Judith. Alright. So these people are figuring a couple things out. But I didn't know Lucien Bancroft is Huh. I suppose they believe it's a code name. But what do I know? I'm just a poison playing the game. Alright. So what do we got in here?
Yeah, it's impressive.
Shotgun and hyper, I got plenty of those. Oh. Far back did I go? There's one thing I'm just checking. Yeah, alright, I went over here. Just want to check.
Great work.
Ordnance power control helmet. Is this a special weapon or a special armor? No. Okay. But it looked new, or it looked like something I haven't received before. Alright, I'll keep it. Taking everything else. Do-do-do. Alright. Oh, wait. Let me get rid of all these, hazardous material. Here we go. Ooh, all this Purpleberry stuff. Wait, no. Breaking this. Okay. Hey, I was just there. Okay. Check the outline. What else do we got? No, I guess we're good. Let's go through here. Adrena time. They really put all their chips in one basket. I think that's the saying. Is it putting all your chips in one card? No. But there is some sort of saying. Yeah, man. I am kind of tired, but I just want to find out what happens. Oop. Ah, full circle. To HR and accounting. Okay. And then we got this door. What the? Alright. Bringing out the big guns. What the? No. Do-do-do. Aha. Cool, now we just have access to everything. So since we came from here, let's go. Yeah, I did almost went around, checked over here. This is sealed, or I can't open any of these. Open that. Oh, here we go. Continuing with the outline. Oh! Oh, wait, no. Guys, stand over here.
Relocating.
Now you guys can follow me. And we got another terminal. So I think I've seen just 2 terminals. So let's start with this one. Workstation ID SCGO1-11-2534. Department Human Resources. Current user K. Blomsteed. Please select the following options. Well, don't mind if I do. So this is to C. Norwood. Subject Employee Exchange. Spacer's Choice is aware of Dr. Lowe's eccentric habits. Yes, Dr. Lowe medicates himself with experimental drugs of his own design. No, we have not mentioned this flaw in Dr. Lowe's character in our exchange contracts with Auntie Cleo. We believe that Dr. Lowe's behavior is consistent with the values of our rival company. Dr. Lowe and Auntie Cleo are, in the opinion of Spacer's Choice, an ideal match. Both Dr. Lowe and the Auntie Cleo company believe themselves to be better than nature. Please be informed that Auntie Cleo has generously offered at least 3 senior personnel in exchange for Dr. Lowe. It is Spacer's Choice company policy to accept any bargain in our favor. Now this is to M. Liu, subject semantic hygiene. Michael, this office has reviewed your report of unlawful behavior exhibited by certain colleagues at your designated workplace. We find the contents of your report alarming and inconsistent with the values and vision of Spacer's Choice family. While it is the duty of every member of our family to report seditious and unlawful behavior, it is important to express your report using appropriate, company-approved language. Your description of violent outbursts and aggressive behavior from your colleagues is problematic. Furthermore, The office disapproves of your obvious exaggerations of any physical injuries sustained in your alleged altercations with your colleagues. Spacer's Choice is not liable or responsible for any injuries caused by Spacer's Choice property, including machinery or other co-workers. Your description of your colleagues' behavior portrays Spacer's Choice in an unflattering light and will be stricken from any official record. Do not discuss, describe, or imply contents of your report to your co-workers. Sincerely... Sincerely who? Kay Blomsteed, Senior Regional Vice Manager of Human Resources. Uh-huh. Well, okay. More work politics bullshit. Now, what do you have to say? Workstation ID SCGO1-11-2538, Department Human Resources, current user C. Norwood. So this is from A. Metcalf. Subject, response to printer broken. It's not broken, it's just out of paper, which I have to say is pretty damned amazing. How in the name of the grand plan did you manage to print 450 documents in a week? Those can't be all transfer requests, can they? I know this project is well funded, but the head researcher must be even more famous than I thought if we're getting this many. Best, Aaron. I don't even know what this thing is, but whatever. I'm trying my best to distinguish all these. It's from K. Blomsteed to C. Norwood. Colin, you know our policy. Even if you do have proof that Mr. Putnam has been taking your lunch, Spacer's Choice disciplinary guidelines for theft only apply to Spacer's Choice property. Yes, your lunch and Mr. Putnam all constitute Spacer's Choice property. It is legally impossible for property to steal from itself. Please note that an inability to protect your own source of nourishment will be reflected on your permanent record. If you cannot be trusted to guard your own sandwich, you cannot be trusted to guard classified information on behalf of Spacer's Choice. So basically, you got fucked over, and we're gonna punish you. Karen Blomsteed, Senior Regional Vice Manager of Human Resources. P.S. Have those reports sorted and on my desk before lunch. You're not in a junior position anymore, Colin. Oh my god. I'd be so tempted to literally just message them and go like, fuck you. Then again, I don't know if these people's livelihood. One slip up like that, and then you could be out on the streets. Some people are like, oh, it's my pride and all that stuff, or, oh, I would do something different if I were in that position, but if you really are in a position like that, it's difficult to actually follow through, considering the consequences. Now, if you were in a position where you could just like easily find another job, I guess some people would be like, oh yeah, I could say whatever the hell I want, but we don't know what was in the minds of these people. I guess basically, if you have many options, then yeah, you could totally just tell your upper manager whatever you want, but I'd assume with the way things work, they try to make sure that any worker who works for like these companies don't have any other option. That's how they get you. Well, now we're upstairs again. I can't tell which floor this is, so I can't remember how far up we've gotten. Alright, now we're in this researcher's area. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Ba-dum-ba-dum. Man, I just keep picking up things I don't want to be picking up. Sorry. If you're feeling tired because I keep yawning, my apologies. Still, it sucks. I see this area and I'm just like, the sandwich thief got away. Steal my sandwich, I'll stab you. Alright, so I've gotten... still outlining. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. So we just got Pam. We're still outlining. I don't see any Marauders. Okay, I won't enter these areas. First, let me just continue outlining just to get this all organized and sorted in my head. Have I been in here? No, I haven't been in here before. I'm kind of getting lost now.
Great work.
Ooh, pretty lights. Wait, come on. It's empty. Oh well. All these drugs. Is this all Adreno? Wait. Did an outline of this? There's a terminal we can read. Then we can go through here. Oh. I guess we could try and look through all these extra places. Adoring fan. Wait, that sounds like a special hat. Once worn by a Tossful fan who tried to support two opposing teams at the same match. If you look carefully, you might be able to find a few shards of real bridal bone embedded within the seams. Huh. Neat.
Nicely done.
Alright, still checking, Making sure this entire area is looted. So we got one terminal in there too. Oh, more Adreno. I will take all the Adreno I can. But it's good, they're leaving Adreno just in case we have to do all the fighting without Pam's help. Alright, again, just checking. Alright, taking the outline. The outline. The outline. Outline. Outline! Okay. Right? Yeah, this is where I started. Alright, and then, so before I go into, like, the inside of this outlined area, let me just check on the inside of these buildings, or the inside of these rooms. Alright, let's read this. Workstation ID SCGO1-46-5777. Current user S... Oh, Department, Manufacturing. Current user S. Garcia. So so this is from S. Garcia to the Manufacturing Department. Subject, new adventure. I run the SMC's Interdepartmental Systems and Serfdoms game. We host participants from every part of the Spacer's Choice family, technical support, human resources, and even here in the manufactory. We just reached the stunning conclusion of our last campaign, and I've submitted the necessary paperwork to begin a new one soon. Interested? A few spaces for adventuring spacers are still available. Not sure what Systems and Serfdoms is. Systems and Serfdoms. Dungeons and Dragons, I think. Don't worry, we're beginner friendly, and I'll be happy to walk you through the character creation and more. SNS is all about helping each other and having a good time after all. If you're not familiar with systems and serfdoms, fret not. Novice entry fees are minimal. Please note that I'm required by corporate to submit a detailed report of our adventures for moral hygiene auditing. Please also note that any subversive character concepts will result in an immediate report. Your systems master, Sally Garcia. Aww. Man, they even try to ruin Dungeons and Dragons. That is so fucked up. Man. Alright. From T. Jaramillo to S. Garcia. Great work. Sally, thank you for putting in the extra time to fix those terminals on the top floors. Even though you're not a designated member of the technical support team, your work saved me a reprimand on my permanent record. In fact, your work was so impressive that I thought you might appreciate having a few more tasks on your desk. You must have noticed the adhesive notes on your desk. These are backlogged repair tasks from the technical support team. I understand you've got your own work in the manufactory, but I think you'd benefit from the additional tasks. Remember, work fortifies the spirit. Sincerely, Tony Jaramillo. Ha ha ha, fuck you. I hate people like that. You decide, oh, let me be nice and help you. And they're like, oh, hey, yeah. You know what? You're benefiting from doing this thing for me, so let me give you more work. Because this is benefiting you. Fucking, I hate people like that. It's the kind of people that just, like, take advantage of other people's kindness that really pisses me off. Okay, so this area didn't have a terminal to check. Okay. So now let's go around in the insides of this place. So since I checked all the outline, or wait. Before I do that, when I was going and checking the outline over here, was there an office to enter? No, no. Okay, so the offices were on the right side. Right, and there was only one to check. Okay. Just going around, checking what there is. It is what it is, and it isn't what it isn't. What is this? Oh. I mean, I'm not that excited to find money. I mean, money's good, but I would have preferred to find some sort of, like, ID or something that helps me understand the lore. Nope. And nope. Alright. Left to right. I wonder if she'll follow me when I go up the elevator. Okay, I think that's about it for this area. Anything to say, Pam?
A happy team is a productive team. So please remember to meet your merriment quota of 3.47 hearty laughs per hour, or 6.85 sensible chuckles. Thanks.
Oh, you kidder. And I know you're not kidding. What are we gonna see? Alright. Man, I'm getting like... so creepy. Getting like weird scientist vibes, but okay.
Is it weird if this
Synthesizing.
thing kind of reminds me of the OSI building back in Edgewater? Like it's sort of holy?
Preparing for sanitization mode. The Purge.
The Purge? Oh no. Oh. Man, the Marauders made it this far already. Can I open this? No. This is creepy. Still, we gotta be brave and we gotta find out what's over there. In real life, it's probably not smart to just like, when you're ever, like, when you see, like, you're in a position like this and then you look to the right and you leave your back exposed. I know it's probably smart to go like this, have your gun ready and look over here. But, because we're in a video game and I'm confident that I'm not going to die after one hit, I can do these sort of things. Oh.
All right. Now we can finally get that journal and get the heck out of here.
For sure. So we've got to the lobby, Dr. Olivia Ambrose, and a little Heidi. Just checking. Ooh. Just don't want to get locked out of anything. Oh, there's not some sort of big reveal thing up here. Okay. Huh. Yellow belly suit. Originally designed for zookeepers, the suit's ability to frighten nearby animals made it attractive to big game hunters. Eventually, Spacer's Choice made a military version. Can I shoot this? Just kinda curious. I guess the purpose of this was just either to hold this, but... don't know what the point of this is. Suppose I should go back and actually read what's on these... what's in these areas. So... I suppose we'll check this little hidey hole.
Entering quiet mode.
Oh, yeah, Sam, can you even... oh, okay. So why'd they have this little hidey hole? Man! Olivia Ambrose was a big drinker. She was living that life. finally made it to Olivia Ambrose's office. Aww! The watercolor painting! Her daughter made that. Damn it! You're like humanifying her. Prototype light pistol.
Great work.
Thing is, it shows that she did care about her daughter at least enough to keep the painting. Oh, that hasn't stopped me before.
Gosh, that's clever.
Thank you. Do-do-do-do. Alright. Just checking how much space I have left. Oh, I'm good. Okay. Oh, wait. What is this? Okay. Watercolor painting. Before we take the journal, let's actually read this terminal. Welcome, user Olivia Ambrose. Admin functions or messages. Alright, now we can actually learn about her. So the incoming messages. Displaying incoming messages. Null. You have cleared your messages. Congratulations. An automated message has been sent to your supervisor notifying them of your idleness. New tasks will be dispatched to you momentarily. Remember, idle time demands a fine. Outgoing messages. Sent to Lawrence Goodfellow. Response. So production schedule, the first one. Olivia Ambrose to Lawrence Goodfellow, production schedule. I've seen the brand managers sniffing about, Lawrence. I know your department is gearing up for a big announcement, and mine is the only project on this fucking asteroid. Send me your intended production and release schedule immediately. Cheers. Okay, subject response production schedule. This schedule you sent me must be a template or the work of an intern, because it's patently insane. We're nowhere hitting Lucian's proposed milestones. Branding's hopes and wishes won't magically change that, no matter what the corporate office says. My compound is months from viable, Lawrence. It kills people. If you'd like proof, you're welcome to try it yourself. I'll even show you where to stick it. I expect to see a revised schedule before this week is out. Cheers. And another response. So, response, production schedule. You think you can hide from me, you little twap? I know a serum that will make you feel as if you lived 1,000 years in just 8 hours. How would you like to spend the night in waste processing? Cheers, Ollie. So Lawrence Goodfellow just decided not to respond or something. So now, radio documentary, or... sorry. So I'm guessing that, in the chronological order, it started from here. So, let's go to Toxie-Free Rebranding. So the subject is Toxie-Free Rebranding. Change the fucking name, Lawrence. I don't care if the Imbrant simpletons at headquarters were just having a laugh. Customers don't know what it means. You may choose from this list of acceptable alternatives. Absorbitol, Chilatamax, Bintatron, Imithicin. Cheers. I believe I've read this. I believe, yeah, when I was reading Lawrence Goodfellow's Terminal, I believe I had access to some of this. So, response to the radio documentary participation. Lawrence. This is a waste of my time. The last thing my team needs is a fleet of gadflies descending on the labs and asking stupid questions. We're months behind as it is. However, because Lucian demanded it, I will consider the program's request if the following conditions are met. Lucian guarantees me the right to review and approve the recordings. The journalists are confined to Gorgon and for the duration of the project. It could be years. Make sure they understand that. If they leak the details of our work to the press, I will put a hit out on them myself. I know people, Lawrence. The journalists bunk in the shipping and receiving. We can't have them fraternizing with the project staff outside of their scheduled interviews. These people are our enemies, not our friends. No one will be coming down with an acute case of friendship on my watch. My team will not be held responsible for the inevitable delays this tomfoolery will cause. The only individual who will be working overtime on this is you. Understood? Cheers. Yes, I remember reading this. But oh well. Now to send to M. Blakesley. Alright. From Olivia Ambrose to M. Blakesley. Frequency of testing updates. Marion. It's been 3 weeks. Where the fuck are the reports from HIA? Deliver them to me by the end of the day, or deliver me your letter of resignation. I'm done asking. In the future, you will send me bi-weekly reports of HIA's status. These reports will include an inventory of test subjects, which version of the Gorgon compound they have been administered, how frequently those administrations have occurred, and who has been administering them. To these reports you will append a morality record. This record will include an accounting of the burn-down rate of our current stock of volunteers and compound impulses, in addition to a thorough analysis of their injuries. I want to see charts, Mari. Big fucking charts with a lot of precious little numbers. And before you ask, bi-weekly means twice a week. Don't pretend you don't know what I mean. Man. Yep, I remember reading this. Oh well. Marion, I see now why you held back your reports. Strangulation, attempted disembowelment. A blunt force trauma to the head with a bedpan. It's not just that volunteer deaths are up, but that the ways in which they are dying are appalling. This is unconscionable. An unmitigated disaster. Cease administration of the compound immediately. I'll take this to our liaison, Lucian. Surely when I show him these results, he'll understand why we can't take this product to market as it currently stands. Ho-ho. Condolences, etc. Marion. Personalize and forward the following note to the families of the deceased volunteers. Take carbon copies and send those on to Lucian at the usual address. Make certain he gets every single one. Ollie. Dear Name, it is with regret that I write to inform you the death of your relation, Name. They died peacefully, attended by their fellows. Please accept our sympathies in this difficult time. Though it may offer you little comfort, know that your relation died in service of a better, more productive Halcyon. In accordance with the agreement name signed with Tartarus Corrections, a division of Unified Defense Logistics, their term of incarceration is now considered complete. Sincerely, Dr. Olivia Ambrose, Project Director, Space's Choice Pharmaceuticals Research and Development. Alright. Marion, cancel all the letters. If they've been hand-delivered, send someone to retrieve them. Secrecy trumps sentiment. Don't ever let me do anything so indulgent again. Alright. No, wait. There are no administrative functions available at this time. Okay. Deleted messages. Displaying these deleted messages. Now this is from... So let's go first with Lawrence Goodfellow. Wait, did she delete all this, or...? So from Lawrence Goodfellow forward to Gorgon Managers, radio documentary participation. Approved. Next time, allow me to make this kind of announcement to myself, Mr. Mostly. Hierarchy exists for a reason. Oh, wait. I remember. I don't want to read all this, to be honest. I've read all this before. I don't think any of this is news. Yeah. This terminal has not received a message from from Marion Blakesley in 2,447 days. Jasper Lowe. Subject response a dreamtime concerns. What do you think? Oh yes, I remember. I just read this too. Okay. Alright, so we read all this, except the parts that I've already read. I just don't feel like reading it all over again. So now let's take the journal. Of course!
That's enough. Gorgon is mine. Go now, and I will not pursue you. But if you stay, I will sick every last lawless fucking mercenary in Halcyon on you. It's your choice, Captain.
Starting to hope I get to meet this jerk, just so I can give him a good kick in the shins.
Alright. Oh, I hope you don't send Pam after me. Oh, that's why we have this little thing. Okay.
Peep for me.
Just out of curiosity. Okay. To be honest, I just wanted to see if something would happen. But now let's go. Gee, I hope nothing happens while we're on this elevator. Really? I'm kind of surprised. I was sort of hoping something to... Like, if I were an evil mad scientist, or like some evil person, messing with the elevator actually would make sense. It'd be like at a vulnerable position. So where am I here? Oh, so this was... Okay. Well, thankfully, Pam wasn't here. I think if we didn't do anything with Pam, they probably would have hacked Pam to attack me. Alright. Let's transition. Hello. No. Wood. What are you trying to do? You think you can defeat me? I've done so much. Oh, hey. It didn't deteriorate. Okay. Oh, wait. Repair. Yes. Repair. Yes. Okay, let me put back on my regular attire. still. How am I supposed to get, like, over here? I assumed that when I was up there, I could have, like, gotten over here. Oh, well. But I need to go over here to the fossil. Oh, we still gotta deal with marauders. Mini. Oh, yeah, we have to go to the other part on Gorgon. Let's, do some of these.
Customer, your vitals are in disarray. Sterling is this unit's middle name.
That is kind of badass. All right.
You want to know how I'm doing? I've been hunting down a petrified llama all day. That's how I'm doing.
Llama. Well, I found this sitting by a llama-shaped rock.
That's it! Oh, I can't wait to rub this in my dumb captain's face.
I'd save it. I just want my reward so I can get out of here. This should be entertaining. I'll just listen quietly.
See here now? What's all this talk about?
We got the package. And guess what? It was where I said it would be. And this fossil? It's not a llama. Not a llama at all.
I believe I owe you an apology, First Mate.
What?
It's true. I wouldn't know an alpaca from a raptidon, and as a captain, that's a mark against my good name. Can you ever forgive me?
Llama.
I don't know what to say.
I'll start. Thank you, stranger.
Wow! Oh, did you think I was just gonna give you the package? You idiots couldn't find toes at the end of your feet. This is a farce. A good captain knows when to admit they're wrong. Well done. Maybe you should listen to your crew from now on.
I suppose he's right. Maybe I was too quick to dismiss your leadership, sir.
First Mate, let's say we put this awful business behind us with a round at the Sprat Shack. First one's on me.
Llama?
Here's my cut. I'd say you've earned it. And here's a little something extra for your time.
Thank you. The pleasure was mine, First Mate. I feel like I inhaled something toxic, and this has all been a hallucination. I've heard enough. See you around.
Be seeing you, and thanks again.
Llama!
This asteroid gives me the creeps. What do you want?
Just saying hey.
I suppose it wasn't a llama after all.
Llama.
You guys keep being you. We completed this. But I can't make it there. And I've, like, literally observed this entire place. Maybe... Huh. Oh, maybe later I'll figure it out. Now that we got what we need... Let's return to the Unreliable.
We are receiving an incoming signal, Captain.
What?
Captain, I see you've made some headway on Gorgon. Mother's old work terminal just lit up with a bunch of new protocols. Very exciting. What about Mother's journal? Any progress there?
This was never about the journal, was it? I think it's time you tell me the truth, Minnie. I've got the journal. I assume you have my payment ready. Project Gorgon was a lot bigger than you led me to believe, Minnie. Why are you interested in old terminals all of a sudden? Well, I want to use perception and intelligence. Terminal clue? Wait. How close am I to this terminal clue? Wait, I can't reach it, can I? No, yeah, because then I have to go up there. Okay. All right. Here we go. Get all this.
We are receiving an
All right. This was never about the journal, was it?
Are you accusing me of deception? Captain, I would never. Can you hear me, Captain? I'm getting some interference on my end. Captain! Captain!
Huh. Am I supposed to press a button, or...
Hello again, little weasel. I must admit, you've surprised me. I threw nearly everything I had at you, and you overcame it all.
I knew it! So you're the one who put the Gorgon facility on lockdown. You're the asshole who sent those mercenaries after me. Olivier Ambrose, you're supposed to be dead. What do you want?
Well spotted, Captain. We've both played our roles well, but it seems you've got the edge. I may have gravely underestimated you. You were smart to hire him, Wilhelmina. Well done.
Mother! You're alive! And still on Gorgon?
You told me she was dead! Should I log off and let you two get reacquainted? Yeah, and she's been a thorn in my side ever since I got here. Let's listen. Well, I don't know if this is a farce or if she's pretending, but let me make sure.
I thought she was. Whoever thought a lone scientist could survive for 5 years on Gorgon? This is so you, Mother, inserting yourself where you aren't needed and at the worst possible time.
Am I disrupting your vanity project, you empty-headed little twit?
You two don't seem happy to see each other. Am I missing something? Well, let's let them talk.
Have you come back just to ruin everything again, Mother? At least this time I have the power to stop you.
Captain, this is a distraction. Let's set our differences aside and focus on what matters. Adrena time must never be revived.
Sorry. You're damn right it can't. Adrena time created Marauders. This was never about the family name, Minnie. You wanted to revive Adrena time. Revive the project? What's going on? You've been trying to kill me since I got on Gorgon. Now you want my help? I was hired to retrieve a journal. This fight is between you two. Gorgon belongs to Spacer's Choice. You don't get a say in what happens next. Okay. So now I gotta do it really quickly.
We are receiving.
This is so... Have you...
Okay. So this was never about the family name, Minnie. You wanted to revive Adrenatime.
I may not have told you all of the facts, but I'm going to lay out everything I know. You can decide for yourself what to do with it. By now, you realize that Project Gorgon was devoted to a single drug, Adrenatime. A drug that hit the market in spite of calamitous side effects.
Go on. Spacer's Choice dumped a lot of money into Adrenatime, and in spite of its deranged, irresponsible researchers.
The project was a colossal failure, but you and I are going to revive it from the ashes.
But why? After everything I've seen, absolutely not. Yes, let's make more of a drug that turns people into deranged killers. Great plan. Great plan. Need to drink some water. We are? How? I don't know about this, Minnie. I'm game. Where do we start? Let's see. Let me try being sarcastic.
Adrenatime was a lie. Our drug will fulfill its broken promise for workers and employers across the colony. Mother wasn't equal to the task. Thankfully for us both, I'm not my mother.
So basically, you want to pick up where she left off or succeed in where she failed. I don't know about this.
Give it some thought, Captain. We've come so far together. Don't abandon me now. Mother's journal contains the activation codes for the Adrenatime synthesizer, the key to a new Project Gorgon. We're going to start again, and this time with everything Project Gorgon didn't have. Better R&D, better scientists, clear goals, more funding, and a timeline that makes sense.
And who's going to provide it? Do you think that's all it would take? Frown thoughtfully.
Who else? Spacer's Choice. After I showed them the error of their ways, the corporation couldn't wait to restart the project. If I can improve the chemistry, I can fix Adrenatime. We can put this colony back on track together.
Your mother couldn't do it. What makes you think you can? That's completely insane. You lied to me, you idiotic sociopath. Why would I help you now? Olivia, what's your story? You're going to need help. A lot of it.
I learned from her mistakes, and I have no intention of repeating them.
Listen to yourself. Adrenatime ruined lives. It killed people, changed them. And now Halcyon buckles beneath the yoke of my failure. We can't risk opening Pandora's box a second time.
What about my life, Mother? The Ambrose name has no dignity anymore. I can't even show my face around Byzantium without being the gossip of the town.
You have to be fucking kidding me. You can't put your reputation ahead of the colony's safety. Be better than this. You do think Adrenatime is good for the colony too, right? Well, let's talk. Well, let's let them hear it. I want them to talk.
Every day, workers slump over from exhaustion. The gears of industry swallow them whole, and no one is coming to help. Adrenatime is the break we can't fit into the schedule. The office with a window we can't afford to build. It's the best this rotten colony can do for people.
If it works, then it works. But so far, everything I've seen, especially with Adrenatime, is that the negative side effects of Adrenatime is what I don't want. Now, in a perfect world, if they could literally make an Adrenatime without the negative side effects of like how it affects your body and everything, then yes, I would totally be down for it. But the negative effects of what's happened with Adrenatime and the proof that they've basically made to like, yes, we can't we can't do anything to make Adrenatime safe. That's the only reason why I'm, like, not up for it. But if for some reason we could make it safe, then yes. Is it enough? Drugs. Drugs are the best you can do. Well, listen.
Don't let those bloodless leeches at Spacer's Choice walk you down this perilous path, Wilhelmina. You haven't the fortitude to endure it.
As usual, Mother projects her failures onto me. If she had let me get involved from the start, we might have avoided this calamity altogether.
Do you even understand the challenges you'll face? Are you just trying to prove yourself to your mother? What would you have done that she didn't? Olivia, why didn't you give Minnie a chance? Can I just go back to being a freelancer? One who doesn't care? Well, let's see. Well, this is one of the things that I'm kind of just curious. Are you doing all this just to, like, basically say, hey, fuck you, I'm better?
My intentions are greater than some family squabble. Besides, Mother is the one who should be proving herself to me.
Fuck your intentions. What have you done? I always suspected you were nothing more than an empty-headed social climber. This confirms it.
Olivia, that's enough. I never trusted her from the start. Alright.
You see what I mean? Mother is afraid of being outdone by her empty-headed daughter, and she'll do anything to stop me. If I can save the colony and redeem the Ambrose family name, I owe it to myself to try. Mother be damned.
Adrenatime's just a stimulant. What good do you think it can do? So you want to save the colony from its drug problem with more drugs. Olivia, what's your story? Enough talk, what happens now? Can't you two sort out your differences and work together? Maybe I should just kill both of you and be done with this.
Social engineering takes generations, and we don't have the luxury of time. We need to mainline progress into Halcyon's bloodstream. You've seen more of this colony than the average grunt. You know as well as I do that this is a question of survival.
So what good can it do?
With Adrenatime, we can increase worker productivity orders of magnitude above ordinary stems and risk none of the harmful side effects. Imagine if we flooded the market with drugs that actually helped people. We could influence the very business model of Spacer's Choice.
You want effective, happy workers. Halcyon's problem is cruelty, not productivity. That is true.
We won't be exploiting workers any longer. We'll be celebrating them, giving them everything they need to succeed.
No, this is madness. The project, the complex, it has to be destroyed, razed to the ground. It's the only way.
After everything I saw in Gorgon, I agree. Gorgon was doing good work. It could still help the colony. The project was chaos. It doesn't deserve a second chance. Enough talk. What happens now?
You call a solar system overrun with murderous madmen good work? Open your eyes.
I need that facility online, but I can't do it while Mother's still a problem. By now, she'll have shut down the Gorgon reactor. Deal with her however it suits you, and get that facility back up and running.
Don't do this, Wilhelmina. Minnie, don't make this choice.
Adrenatime is our future. It's bigger than money, bigger than family. It's the colony's best hope.
No, do not lock me out of the dialogue. You could be right, Minnie. This could get ugly. Are you willing to take the chance? What would you have me do instead, Olivia? This is utterly insane. I want no part of your family drama.
Return to my family's manor, Captain. Use the executive override code in my journal to activate the NDA protocol for my terminal. It will destroy the Gorgon drug synthesizer and put an end to Adrenatime for good.
I'll do whatever it takes. Minnie would never allow that. You really think Adrenatime deserves to be buried like this? I'll consider it. No, I won't do it.
Don't pretend you haven't seen its effects with your own eyes, here and elsewhere. We live in a vicious world, Captain, and Adrenatime is to blame. I should have smothered it in its crib at the start.
Yikes. Minnie would never allow that.
My daughter's gotten her hooks into you. I understand. She's always had a knack for manipulating people. But I know you're more than her foolish little puppet. You've survived this long. You have to be more. She will try to force you to fight her. You don't have to. In fact, I would ask you not to. Whatever mistakes she might make, she is still my daughter.
Aww.
Captain, in light of recent events, I'm putting the manor under lockdown. Until Mother is dealt with, anyone who lands here is presumed hostile. Finish the job. I know you won't disappoint me.
Alright, I'll be in touch. I'm not working for you now, Minnie. I don't owe either of you anything. What I'll do next, I'm doing for my own reasons. Transition, we'll see. Wink and make a finger gun at the screen. Get ready to be surprised. Wait! Nope. Alright.
Welcome back, Captain. How? Goodbye.
Alright. I just want to see one thing. Wait. I want to save this because I just finished all of the dialogue here.
We are receiving an...
I want them to work together. That was originally what I wanted.
If I can...
Don't...
Okay, so here we go. Ba-da-ba-ba. Olivia, what's your story? Enough talk, what happens now? Alright. So, Olivia, what's your story?
Finally, a sensible question. I am the head of Project Gorgon, its grand mastermind. I created Adrenatime because I believed, arrogantly, foolishly, that I could uplift the common man through chemistry. I failed.
Okay. Adrenatime is just a simulant. What good would it do to revive the project, Minnie? Enough talk, what happens now? So can't you two sort out your differences and work together?
We already had our chance. Mother chose to bury the project and drag our family down with it. I won't allow her to make that mistake twice.
In rehabilitating Adrenatime, she would poison Halcyon. No, we are well past the point of compromise. The facility must be destroyed.
I need that facility online, but I can't do it while Mother's still a problem. By now, she'll have shut down the Gorgon reactor. Deal with her however it suits you, and get that facility back up and running.
Don't do this, Wilhelmina. Minnie, don't make this choice.
Adrenatime is our future. It's bigger than money, bigger than family. It's the colony's best hope.
You could be right, Minnie. This could get ugly. Are you willing to take that chance? What would you have me do instead, Olivia? This is utterly insane. I want no part of your family drama.
Oh, please. We haven't been a family in ages. If Mother tries to get in your way, you have my permission to defend yourself, no matter the cost.
This is absurd. You must end this madness, Captain.
Alright. Adrenatime can be fixed. It can save Halcyon. You've been trying to kill me since I got to Gorgon. Now you want my help. Let's see.
I thought you were a part of Minnie's ploy. Her ally in this mad, selfish scheme to resurrect Adrenatime. But now that I understand she was lying to you, I find I want your help.
How about an apology first? Wait, no more threats? Okay, but you still tried to kill me. I can't let that go lightly. Don't give a single shit about what you want.
A mistake for which I'm sorry, Captain. I misjudged you. I should have been honest with you from the start. You've shown yourself more than capable of handling all that Gorgon and I could throw at you. You might be the only one with the mettle to put Gorgon down for good.
Let's see, so how would I do that?
Return to my family's manor, Captain. Use the executive override code in my journal to activate the NDA protocol for my terminal. It will destroy the Gorgon drug synthesizer and put an end to Adrenatime for good.
I'll do whatever it takes. Minnie would never allow that. You really think Adrenatime deserves to be buried like this? I'll consider it. No, I won't do it.
Don't pretend you haven't seen its effects with your own eyes, here and elsewhere. We live in a vicious world, Captain, and Adrenatime is to blame. I should have smothered it in its crib at the start.
Yikes.
The subtext isn't lost on me.
Think about it. Alright, Minnie would never allow this.
My daughter's gotten her hooks into you.
I know.
But I know she will try to force you to fight her. You don't have to. In fact, I would ask you not to. Whatever mistakes she might make, she is still my daughter.
Captain, in light of recent events, I'm putting the manor under lockdown. Until Mother is dealt with, anyone who lands here is presumed hostile. Finish the job. I know you won't disappoint me.
I'll be in touch. I'm not working for you now, Minnie. I don't owe either of you anything. What I do next, I'm doing for my own reasons. We'll see. Alright. Now we're here at a tough choice. Restore the power, or... So... It seems like it just depends on what I want in general. I'd have to go back here. Huh. Restore power to the synthesizers through the reactor room at the bottom of the facility where Olivia is waiting. So she's there, or head to the mansion and activate the NDA protocol to destroy the Adrenatime synthesizer. Alright, well, I want to... Let's see if I can talk to Olivia. So nothing is set in stone yet. I don't want it to be once I enter, then... Let me just check. Once I enter, is this going to be... Uh-oh.
I keep my promises, Captain.
Freebooter hacker.
Funny thing about mercenaries.
What was that?
Look out!
So, if I do this, then I immediately get all this hostility. Alright. Alright. So she still hired a bunch of mercenaries to stop us.
Sure we can't take a detour so I can fix that elevator?
Let's see. I just got it, freebooter.
Not bad, huh?
Nice. Alright.
I'd rather crawl through another HIA than work in a place like this.
There's that, or I could.
Talk about death by 1,000 paper cuts.
I suppose this was a way to avoid the fighting, but I want to fight. So we get more lore just from being down here, if we get to read some of these terminals. Wait. So there's more stuff to read here. Huh. Okay. Let's see. Oh, hey, what's this? Nah. I gotta be honest. Oh. I'm mostly doing this just to get the, like, lore and information. But I don't really know about this because... I don't know, like... The main problem I have with this is that I don't want, like, the solution to be, like, the solution we need for, like, the problems that we're having with Halcyon, it'd be like, oh, we need drugs, that'll be the solution to the problem. Now, like, I'm a person, like, I have ADHD, I take, you know, Adderall, I take that as, you know, for a condition. and I believe medicine is necessary for certain things. But I don't want it to be like, oh, that like... I don't believe that using Adrenatime would be the solution to the problems that we have here in Halcyon. Because let's say... Oh, this music is loud, but... Let's say, for instance, that we do revive Adrenatime. With Adrenatime revived, the workers are still working these these horrible hours. They're still doing all this work, and yet, like Halcyon, it's all still corrupt. Plus, when you're doing all this, you're doing this for Spacer's choice. If anything, I would prefer an independent company to work on this. But I would say, like, I don't agree with either situation where it's like, I think Adrenatime would be the solution, but like leave Halcyon the way that it is, because I still think that it needs to be changed. And then I don't agree with either the idea of like shutting this entire facility down, because if it is possible to make Adrenatime work without the side effects of like being crazy, then I would be down for that existing as well. So, yeah, I guess from what I'm trying to think of, like in this game, if there is no solution to where I could try and get everybody to like agree with me and be like, I think Adrenatime should be like manufactured, but okay, I guess here's the two opposing sides. If you support the production of Adrenatime, then I would assume that it also means, like, again, this isn't what like I believe, but from what I think the game is posing at me is just like, if you want Adrenatime to be produced, then that also means you support this portion of like, you know, killing Olivia and like using that as a, like using drugs as a reason to let Halcyon continue that the way that it is, and I don't believe that. Now, on the other side, if you believe that Halcyon needs to change, then it would also mean that you don't support the production of Adrenatime. Now, I wish that changing Halcyon and finding solutions to the problems of Halcyon with the production of Adrenatime, I wish that those were separate. But I think with what the game is putting at me, it's either I have to choose one side or the other. Support the production of Adrenatime, and that would be meaning that I would leave changing Halcyon alone and letting that be, or destroy Adrenatime and try to find another way to find solutions to Halcyon. Now, I think that I would prefer just still producing Adrenatime while still changing Halcyon, but that doesn't seem like the option I can take. So I'm still in here and in this just to get all the lore information, but if I had to choose either one, I suppose I think what's more important is changing Halcyon. So that's why I think I would support more of helping Olivia destroy Adrenatime. But again, I'm still just doing this portion just to see this, and just so I can read all the lore. Now, if I can also, by some chance, like, get both of them to agree with me, I would. But so far, I don't see options that allow me to do that. One second. Man! Hey! Get away!
You ready? Because I've been ready since she messed with us at the OCI.
Where are you guys?
We'll be fine. We can do this.
Is this the only way? Can we convince her
Think you can there?
otherwise?
I'm ready to end this.
What else do we got? We've got all this stuff on the outside. Hey, the main theme. All right. I wonder if we can go back on this way. Unlock elevator. The upper exterior. Oh, so this is how I would get to it. But my thing is the only way to get to the upper exterior and going through all of this, unless I first, go to the mainer and deactivate this, and then if I come here, I won't have any hostility, or I won't have any hostiles. Yeah.
I'll give you one thing, little weasel. You are relentless. I did everything in my power to stop you, yet here you stand before me, offensively alive. Just so we're clear, if you intend to restart this machine, you'll have to go through me.
Don't move a muscle, lady. Can't we talk this through? Shove her into the reactor, draw your weapon.
I'm done talking. Cooperation, compromise, consensus. It resolves nothing. All that remains is action and inaction. Kill me, or let me destroy this place.
I don't want to kill you, Olivia. You could just walk away. It doesn't have to end like this. You could still find a cure if you had some help.
You're stalling, Captain. Cold feet? Or do you hope to see me beg for my life? You will be sorely disappointed.
I don't want to kill you. You could walk away. The Marauders can still be saved. Don't give up before you even got started. You and your daughter can make a cure together. What if I told the colony who's really to blame for the Marauder crisis? Alright. I want them to make a cure together.
You believe an appeal to maternal instincts will convince me? Wilhelmina doesn't even know her multiplication tables. Pharmaceutical development is well beyond her reach. I've been trying to synthesize a cure for the Marauders for 5 years, here in this trash heap, alone. And I'm no closer today than I was at the start.
Keyword, alone. You were alone. Did you even look at your colleagues' work? Dr. Lowe's research could be useful. Doing research and managing the project at once is too much. Minnie could help. Forget it. I'm tired of trying to convince you. Yes, Dr. Lowe's research could be useful.
Jasper. His was a brilliant mind, truly gifted. But he had a fondness for ingesting his own research that made him less than entirely dependable. Are you telling me he was on to something? And you have proof of it?
Oh, yes, I have his notes. He proposed the existence of a cardiac cell receptor you might find interesting. It was something about hormones in cells. I didn't get the details. Find his research yourself. I'm not doing the work for you. No, we're doing this.
Paranoia, agitation, violent irritability. Yes, The symptoms of withdrawal are all exacerbated by adrenaline. If we blocked the effect of the hormone, could it reduce Marauders' desire for the drug, allowing us to treat them?
Yes!
Great law. This idea might have legs, Captain. I can't deny it. But there's no guarantee it will work without testing. And I can't begin to investigate this on my own.
What if you didn't have to do it alone? Minnie can run the project while you did the research. It'd be a win-win.
Are you suggesting Minnie might work with me?
Yes!
I told you, she's not cut out for the work. It's beyond her.
She doesn't need to be a math genius to manage timelines and resources. She's learned a lot in the 5 years since you abandoned her. She might surprise you. Fine, everyone is too stupid to help you, and fixing anything is impossible.
One is hardly a math genius because they know 8 times 6 is 48. Greek school children could regurgitate as much 2,000 years ago. Nonetheless, I take your point. Facility with figures is not everything. Only mostly everything. What does my Minnie have to recommend her then, if not knowledge of the sciences?
Oh, I have the estate certificate. You won't believe how hard she worked to get you declared legally dead. Even without her inheritance, she managed to grow the Ambrose fortune. This one sounds better, obviously.
Investing in board-owned businesses demands an exhaustive understanding of Byzantine law. And I'm to believe she did this all on her own, without guidebooks or tutors or a passel of lawyers? I'm impressed. But I doubt she would work with me now. The chasm between us is too large to cross.
I also found this, her watercolor painting.
Wilhelmina's artwork. Oh, look at this. It's just awful.
Yeesh, that's cold. Even for her.
The colors are muddy, the shadows are all wrong, and it hardly looks anything like a Canid.
Law, lady, can't you turn it off for 2 seconds? It's not that bad. I'd rather die than look at it this a second longer.
I've made peace with my fundamental nature. I can only ever be who I am, Captain.
What are you, a colossal jerk? What you are is a colossal jerk. Roll your eyes exaggeratedly.
I've been called worse by people better than you, Captain. I've always favored honesty. A candid appraisal of one's work is a gift. One that can be difficult to accept. Even as a girl, Wilhelmina was terrifically hard on herself. And she shed many a tear over this painting. I was proud of her for seeing its faults.
That's a cruel way to treat a kid. Why do you hold on to it then? No candy-coated bullshit, nice.
Even before Adrena Time was released, its development was fraught. Often, I wanted to quit. When these moods took me, I would look at Minnie's painting and remember, behind every work of genius is a lifetime of failure.
Exactly! What? Literally, you just said it yourself. Behind every work of genius is a lifetime of failure. That's what we're basically saying. Don't give up on the project. It's a cruel way to treat a kid.
It wasn't easy on either of us. But look at her now.
Well, this is sounding awfully familiar, Captain. It's a shame Minnie didn't turn to piracy.
Sending a mercenary to kill her own mother. That takes strength, resolve, clarity of purpose. All traits a young person needs to thrive in the cutthroat world of Byzantium.
Ellie, is that true? Is it really like that? You were preparing her to follow in your footsteps. Why did you abandon her if you apparently cared so much? That's completely insane. You people have weird priorities. Well, I want to ask Ellie.
I'd trust a gang of outlaws over Byzantine top-rungers any day.
Wise words, Captain.
So then, perception.
If not in my field, at least in my world. By hardening her heart, I protected her. I knew she was capable of incredible things. Now she has the spine to match.
I can't help but wonder what this lady's own parents were like.
I know how it seems, but gentle souls don't last long in Byzantium.
If you told her all that, she might want to work with you. After all I've heard, I don't want anything to do with you.
I have a terrible feeling you're right. But I will not be moved from this spot. I hope you understand my reasons why. Go in my stead. Tell her what I told you. And if she agrees, then I will stand down.
I understand, I'll go right away. I'm really sticking my neck out here, lady. Fine, but I'm doing this for Halcyon, not for you. If you won't lift a finger to do it yourself, I won't do it for you. We're done here.
Freelancers. Here then. I have no need for...
I don't want money!
Anyway, we may yet save the colony from the mistake I made. Thank...
Nope. Yes, am I really going back just for that? Yes.
Think she's in there? I'm ready to end this.
I'll give you... You're... What I... and... This... Are you... No. And
Guess...
The freeing thing about knowing yourself, Captain, is that you care very little of what others think of you.
True.
I've always favored honesty. A candid appraisal of one's... even as a good... Even...
Well, I want to see what happens when I say this.
Maybe so. But look at her now. Sending a mercenary...
I trust...
If not in my field.
And I thought...
I have to go in...
Alright, understand. I'll go right away. I'm doing this for Halcyon, not for you. Well, I would like to also help this family out, so I'm just saying I'll go.
I'm grateful, Captain. This is not a gift I ever expected to receive, nor one I believe I deserve. We may yet save the colony from the mistake I made. Thank you.
There you go. This is what I want. Find a compromise between Minnie and Olivia. Thank you! Alright. Wait. So I'm guessing it was always intended to have the possibility of being able to get to this area. Alright. Wait a minute. This place looks familiar. Yes! Okay. Alright, now let me get to the interior. So I guess you could do the really evil path and kill both of them. But I guess if you want to find a compromise, you gotta go to both of them for it. Before that... I really want to just talk to... If Jasper Lowe has anything to say, I want to hear it now. It would suck, though, to see if, I locked myself out, because I don't know, was I supposed to speak with him before I did the thing at Olivia Ambrose's place, or... I don't know. But we're about to find out. Let me go. Going down. Going up, actually. Unlock elevator to Olivia Ambrose. Okay. Don't know what that means, but I'm here. Alright.
I'm on the verge of a breakthrough. I'm so ecstatic. Even if I wanted, making...
Wait, okay. So I've unlocked new dialogue to talk with you about.
I'm on the verge of a break...
So, I want to talk to you about Project Gorgon.
Even if I wanted to talk about Project Gorgon, I couldn't. All my memories of Gorgon are intact, but they're in disarray. Like a book with its pages shuffled. Making sense of those memories requires clarity of mind. Clarity that only Sky High gives me. To tell you everything I know, I'd have to be dangerously euphoric.
One hit won't hurt. Can you at least tell me the formula for Adrena time?
Surely you jest. Even were I inclined to teach you, which I am not, you wouldn't be able to replicate an alternative to Compound X. The compound is derived from the metabolic waste of xenocytes, a microbial life form growing beneath the surface of Gorgon. However, they're accursedly sensitive to their ecosystem.
Can't get them off-world? That's all I need to know. No xenocytes means no Compound X. No Compound X means no Adrena time.
Exactly. When Project Gorgon was active, corporates' varied attempts to port xenocytes off-world killed them. Every time. And even were one able to cultivate xenocytes in a petri dish, they'd need millions to refine even a dash of the compound. We mined immense amounts of Compound X directly from subterranean caverns in Gorgon. So you see, there is no Adrena time without Project Gorgon. As I mentioned before, my making sense of those memories requires...
Alright, so now one hit won't hurt.
Alright, just one inhale. Easy does it, Jasper. Have you ever seen a lake as still and clear as a mirror? That's how my mind feels right now.
Alright, so what really happened in the chem lab? I'm after Dr. Ambrose's journal. What's so important about it? What exactly went wrong with Project Gorgon?
The disaster at the chem lab was my fault. I tested Adrenatime on primals. I decimated my own research team. And I was a coward. I locked myself up in isolation. I told myself that I needed silence and solitude to perfect my formula for Sky High. But the truth is that I was ashamed.
Really? What's so important about Sky High? You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You let your team down. Don't be so hard on yourself, Jasper. You're a victim of Project Gorgon.
I must be harsh with myself. This is my way of taking responsibility. Do you know there's a shortage of responsibility in this colony? Want to talk about victims? The victims of Adrenatime numbered in the thousands. People like you and I, transformed into violent murderers. And not a soul in Byzantium takes responsibility.
Damn.
I'm starting to lose sight of my own thoughts. Entropy reasserts itself in the palace of my mind. The high never lasts more than a few moments.
You could use the Sky High, Jasper. Clear your mind. I don't want to kill him, though.
I suppose you're right. I do need to relax. Up you go, old friend. And just like that, the demons of my mind have all gone silent.
Did you ever believe Project Gorgon could succeed? Alright, so this one just opened up.
I'm a scientist. My entire life is built on the foundation that science is a force for good in the world. I believed in Project Gorgon. Spacer's Choice didn't. The compound that we discovered on Gorgon had all the makings of an elixir. It could have been the greatest medical achievement since the discovery of antibiotics.
You're saying Spacer's Choice gave up on the project? What's so special about this compound?
Xenocytes are a gift. The compound they secrete can't be found anywhere else in nature. With time and resources, we could have developed a life-changing drug. Mismanagement drove this project to the ground, unleashed an epidemic of marauders across the colony. I'm starting to lose sight of my own thoughts. Entropy reasserts...
Alright, I don't want to kill you. Persuasion of 105. Damn.
Never mind, indeed. I'm on the... Even... Lawrence Goodfellow and his vultures in the OCI drove my team to death and picked our bones clean. They wanted us to develop a miracle drug. Fitting, because developing a viable, humane drug with no time, no resources, and no personnel would require a fucking miracle.
I know. Goodfellow ordered you to fire 1 in 10 researchers. That's Spacer's Choice for you. What do you mean, humane?
The Roman solution, he called it. This is what happens when powdered-up elites from Byzantium try to manage the lives of a whole colony. They act like emperors. Every researcher I lost was valuable. They all had lives. They all had talents. They're all dead now. Or worse, marauders. And guess what? I've got their blood on my hands. I'm starting to lose sight of my own thoughts. I suppose...
So I'm after the journal. What's so important about it?
The author. Dr. Olivia Ambrose was one of the most brilliant minds in Halcyon. She wouldn't have kept a journal for something as tawdry as mere sentiment. Dr. Ambrose never made it out of Gorgon alive. That's the sort of thing that happened to the project's best minds. They were killed. They turned marauder. or they became me.
Come on, Jasper. What about Dr. Marion Blakesley? Come on, Jasper. Where's all that self-confidence?
Gone. Like smoke in a breeze. Sky High clarifies my mind, and I can see that my confidence was only ever an illusion. I never had the courage to tell Dr. Ambrose that I admired her dedication to her work. I never had the courage to stand up to corporate on behalf of my staff. I'm starting.
So I think I got most of it, but I just want to see 105 in persuasion. If it kills him, I'm obviously not going to do it, but...
I'm on the verge of a break. Make it... The off, Doc...
So, what about Dr. Marion Blakesley?
I don't want to know anything about Dr. Blakesley. My lab was a source of constant frustration for her. We were the reason Human Inquiry couldn't do its job. The OCI pressured my lab. Under pressure, we delivered poor samples to Human Inquiry. Human Inquiry tested poor samples on human beings, leading to adrenotime, leading to marauders. I'm starting to lose... I suppose you're right.
Alright.
I must...
So... What's so special about this compound that, I know it's getting dangerous for you, but this is important.
I shouldn't. Thank you, but I'm starting to reach the threshold of my tolerance. I'd have to clear my mind in order to answer your questions, and that requires a truly irresponsible dose of Sky High. And admittedly, a truly spectacular high.
This is important. There are still questions I want to ask you. You're right, never mind, I won't ask you again. Don't be a coward. Jasper, do it.
All right, I'll humor you. Indulge you even. For what better life could a scientist want than one spent answering questions? Up you go, old friend.
What really happened in the chem lab?
Lawrence...
Spacer's choice for you.
Why do you think I'm trying to numb my feelings? I had a team of brilliant, talented scientists. This colony chewed them into gristle and spit them out. I'm starting to lose sight of my own thoughts. I can't tell you how...
Get a hold of yourself, Jasper. You've had enough. I'm sorry I pushed you this far. Don't do it. What are you looking at me for? Knock yourself out. 150. Get a hold of yourself, Jasper. You've had enough.
Haven't you read your scripture? Cheers to at last... to be at peace.
Snap out of it. I'm done talking to you. I'll leave you be.
I have absolutely nothing to say.
Wait.
There's nothing left for me to do?
Oh, man. So, like, I've really messed him up. And I guess, so the only way to save him is to have 150 in persuasion. Oh, wait, no. So, as long as you have 150 in persuasion, you can go through all this dialogue and save him. Okay. Man. I'd have to go 14. just want to see what
I'm on the
happens.
verge of... Make... The disaster... I never...
Get a hold of yourself, Jasper. You've had enough.
You're right. I'm tempting destiny, inhaling a dosage this high. Must be reasonable with my dosage. Enough to function. Any more is cowardice. If you have any more questions about Project Gorgon, you'll have to seek the answers yourself. I'm quite through reminiscing about that layer of hell.
So this is enough to make sure he doesn't go through that hell.
I'm on the... Make...
So if I say never mind...
As I meant, make... Sure, the eggs and eat... We...
Okay.
As I make...
Alright.
Never mind, and...
So I'll leave that alone then. Man. Finding out all this lore. Do do do, da dun da dun. All right, going through. Well, let's go to the Ambrose Manor. Just in case. Okay, so now we have to fight everything here. Oh, I don't want to shoot Drinks the Butler, no.
Stay on your guard, Captain. I think she's expecting us.
I don't think we're getting a warm welcome this time.
There we go. No. All right. No, I can't shut off the auto mechanicals, of course. This place isn't large. Dun 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 dun. Where are you? Olivia Ambrose. Unlock elevator. Oh, I could have read something. Oh, never mind. Is it here? No. Here we go. So she's gonna be right here. Aw, like mother, like daughter. Okay.
I'll admit, I was expecting a wine cellar.
Ain't nothing good ever come out of a place like this, Captain.
Hysterical test subject. Okay, finally.
Didn't I warn you not to set foot in here until the job was done? You should have listened to my advice.
Uh-oh. I convinced Olivia to stand down if you agree to help cure the Marauders. Let's talk about this, Minnie. Time to finish this.
You did what? And if I agree to what? A cure for the Marauders? Huh. I have to admit, I never gave it much thought. Not even after Father went mad.
A cure won't fix everything that Gorgon broke, but it's a start. If you and your mother pool your resources, you can be a family again. Adrena Time is the only lost cause here.
It's funny, Captain. I hired you to break the family curse. And it would appear you've succeeded. Just not the way I intended.
You're welcome.
Now go, before I change my mind.
What, can I not open this, or what? So can I still... So can I still override it? That was what I was curious about, but no. What? Oh. Discreet cave. And then I'm gonna be where I found the shovel in the quartermaster area. Yes, okay.
This unit is under construction. Thank you for your patience.
Aww. Just trying to get back to the Unreliable. So it's all on the Ambrose Manor. So I wonder if you could convince her about this. So if you went to the manor first, could you convince her to work with her mother? Or do you have to go to the mother first? I mean, they're already here. That was strange, because she wouldn't just quickly be here. I'm assuming if you could do it either way, if you could go through here and do this portion first, and then convince her to work with her mother, then go to Gorgon, and then come back here. Because Olivia, he just like appeared here, so I'm just assuming maybe it was intended for you to go here first, and then go to Gorgon in the facility. Because then from the facility, you would come back here and then already see Olivia Ambrose. Because we were just here and she wasn't here, so that's my only reason. Before that,
I have to know, Mother. All those years ago, what tipped you off that Gorgon was in trouble?
The volunteers. Not just the shocking way they died, but the company's muted response to it. They were expensive to house, train, and treat. That the company would spare no expense, yet let so many of them die. It was terrible.
history won't repeat itself on our watch, but you let it go on. Alright. Well, as much as I'd love to continue this conversation, and I know it's going to go on for a bit, I think this is probably the best way to end the video. When we get back, I think I'll, here. I think this is where, I'll leave off. So I better sell some of this stuff and then actually go through each of the places. I'll do that eventually. But I'm glad that we at least got to this portion where we could speak to both of them. Alright. So when we get back, we're actually gonna speak to these people. And see what's up. I'll do that eventually. Kinda hungry and I want to go to bed, so... Anyway. Try to look at the resemblance. They have the same eyes. Eyebrows a bit different, but I could still see the resemblance. Anyway, but yeah. Thanks for watching. My name is FD, and have a nice day.